Murphy, you're here in Croke Park as a member of the Football Review Committee. You've come up with your interim report, and next weekend we're going to see a lot of your proposals in action with the Alliance Inter-provincials. How excited are you? I suppose maybe with a player's hat on as well. How exciting a development is this for players?
I think it will be, and I think, I suppose, in any of the engagements that we've had with players so far, it has been kind of enlightening. Sometimes maybe in the players' world, you don't want anything to change because you want to go to your training that night knowing what you're training for and how you want to change. But it's been enlightening, I think, in the feedback that we've got from the players that they've been very, very supportive of the rule kind of proposals so far. So I think from that point of view, I'm excited to see how excited they are. I know from still kind of playing the game at club level too and around, and there's no doubting about it that the key bits of the game that you want to do, to kick, to catch, that you trained with when you were a young under 8, under 9 player, probably, and at senior kind of club level at the moment, you're not maybe getting an opportunity to exhibit those skills maybe at quite as often as you've maybe done at underage. So be excited to see, obviously their proposals at the moment. We're hoping obviously that they'll be voted through and that there will be an action. There'll definitely be an action here next week. And we're as excited and intrigued to anybody else to see. We believe that they will, based on the research and the kind of everything that we've done so far. But it's won't until we see them out on the field in action as to we know how they're getting on.
Lots of different rule enhancements proposed that people will be reading about in the coming days. But just in a general sense, what is the overall hope? Is it that it makes for a more free-flowing, high-scoring game, or what do you expect to see?
I think that word free-flowing, something that's not stopping, starting, that maybe the transitions between a ball from defence to attack isn't maybe now as slow and laborious. That there's opportunities for teams, if they really want to attack, that they can go and do it. If they are fouled, they can solo and go or toe tap and go, and they can get there quickly. If they want to get up the field, they can kick it quickly and long up the field because there's 3 players up there. So for the teams that really want to play it quick and fast and want to attack, you're hoping that that these proposals will allow them to do that. Again, in the sandbox game so far that we've watched, the ball in play and that quick nature has been seen. But again, the proof will be in the pudding. Will be interesting to see, I suppose, next weekend. But also, come the National League, with whatever rule enhancements do go through, that we hope to see that more and more evidence. So there's just a quicker, free-flowing, faster game.
As well as those 7 proposed rule enhancements, there's also a number of proposals relating to foul play, dissent, and game officiating, things like 50-metre penalties. Can you give us a bit of an insight into those and how you think they would maybe help back up the rule enhancements?
Yeah, I think so. I think they're they really do supplement. They're not just ones that you're hopeful that they make it through. I really do believe they're so strong in supplementing them key 7. At the moment teams are so well in tune and attacking us to guards how they maybe can get away with certain tackles, and they've really perfected that art, to the detriment, we believe, of the game in terms of slowing it down and really negating those quick kind of attacks as such. So hopefully, I suppose what you're hoping is in terms of maybe stopping that through these kind of rules and these penalties of 50 metres, that teams will eventually catch on and get punished, that we can't get away with that anymore, alongside the dissent and towards the referee and trying to respect that whole piece that's there. So these further, I suppose, underlying enhancements really do strengthen the key ones that are there, we believe, to again make it more free-flowing and faster action, which will hopefully, as a spectacle, for players to play, will be more enjoyable, for spectators that are at the game to be more on the edge of their seat and more enjoyable, and for those tuning in at home or on radio, that they're hearing and seeing something that's livelier, that's quicker, and that's more exciting.
And I suppose anyone who's interested in what this might look like, they'll have a chance here in Croke Park next weekend, the Alliance Inter-provincial series, which will also be broadcast by RT and TG Cahir, so worth a look.
Without a doubt, geez, my God, number one, to see the rules, I think they would be great to see, and I think that's been really good for us so far. Any people that have maybe attended some of the games and hearing their feedback on it has been really strong for us as a committee, to see a crowd here and pulling apart and seeing and debating and what they feel and what they like. I think will be really, really strong too. And to see the Inter-provincials back, I think, is a really strong one. It'll be looked at to really see players playing together and top players from each of the counties. You know, coming to Croke Park and the venue that it is to play. I think there's a 1-1 there for everything. You know.
You played for Ulster more than once, didn't you?
A couple of times, yeah. Back in started in 2009. I think maybe played the first game over in Crossmaglen and in Ricelip. I think we played at the time. So won a Railway Cup here and a Railway Cup in Croke Park. Yeah, so a couple of times, enjoyable experiences, and sad to see them go out of the calendar. But hopefully here now and back hopefully maybe to stay.